if you can't take interest rates negative, then bonds don't act as a hedge to stocks anymore. I mean, you're at the end of the road for bonds. And what we saw with stocks is the Federal Reserve printed a bunch of money, pegged interest rates at zero, and then you saw all these risk assets explode. You saw the NASDAQ explode up and the S&P explode up. You had a K-shaped recovery. And in the K-shaped recovery, it's almost like the entire economy was in a train wreck or in a car wreck, and we got taken into the hospital and they pumped us full of morphine. And if you've ever been in a bad accident and then first you're in pain and then they pump you full of painkillers and then you actually feel pretty good. And you're sitting there and your arm is broken, but you're high on morphine or high on something. And you feel pretty good about it. And you're thinking, why don't I just go break my arm and do this all the time? And then at some point, there's part of your brain that says, I'm going to come home from the hospital and I'm going to get off this painkiller and I'm going to be in great pain for the next 3 months or 6 months or whatever it is. So I think what happened here is the Fed just pumped tons and tons of liquidity, and we stayed high for about a year and a half. And I remember when Jerome Powell said, "I'm not even thinking about raising interest rates," and and said strongly that it'll be till 2024 before interest rates start coming up again. But here we are in 2022. And now instead of raising them a quarter point, each time, now they're raising them 75 basis points. So they're taking 3 steps at a time, multiple times. So we took the cost of money down faster than any time in history. And now we're jacking up the cost of money faster than any time in history. And the result is that all the traditional models are broken. Let me give you a 2-year post-mortem